of a feather for Charlie Parker. Breast milk played warmly with my nose hairs. In 1920, I was chasing drum beats with dark chords, rapping language in a vacuum. Mama used a broom and a mop, a feather duster, to teach hard living and playing those notes. They sound like 1945 in the birdhouse. A five-sided shape springing out limbs and wings, stinkin' like history. Lies surround, hound, music, relativity. My head is a finger-printed lump of clay on a potter's wheel. It squashed a yard bird, and we ate it. The needle was a kitchen utensil, going in slow, and the metronome went click, 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 click. The beat wasn't so hard to play so long as I was an oxidized instrument, and she a decayed mannequin. Old bird took off a decade later, wandered for some time inside my fractal skull. An iodine cocktail in one claw, a biographic rumor in the other. These brass bars hold me. Jaw, lock, and bone, and keys, teeth, grinding its leg against a country I fly to when life's a cheap trick. It was apparent to the orphans, collapsing all hope to pull you over my back, gathering your pearl face, swinging in a tsunami Afghan hammock, a bed for your last night. We asked the usual questions. How many arms held you? How many toes kicked your wombless torso? Who dressed your hair and lips in rose water? Who loved your eyes hollow? How many mothers, fathers, aunts, half-cousins, and step-siblings share your grave now? When a person ceases to be counted, when they have washed inland and become the rumored island, glass sanded to tremor and wave, numbers call them on to paper and say, "We're sorry, but we have no record of your memory here. Please go to the back of the line and wait for the next man-made disaster." Patrick before and after. Solid as a full magazine wading through oceans of sand. Marinated in mercury, I held every oily word like an emaciated child teaching me patience. 5 years you left me, inside a bomb shelter of moon-blistering kisses. I'll never possess the same Persian tongue or ability to seduce and trap your concentration as this war you talk of in your sleep. Pallas Athena, goddess of war, goddess of peace, wisdom, and compassion, juggling my oasis of joy, you take space in my body of illusion. I must love you. Your prosthetic limbs cannot hold me. Your escalating eyes dart in the direction of a fire truck siren or a tire blown out on the street. Your terrorizing beer-drunk voice recalls taking out targets. While these bodies, sons and daughters, husbands and wives, mothers and fathers. They pile up in the kitchen, pile up in the living room, in the bathroom, in the bedroom. I try to take the bags outside, and you guard them like a good soldier. Would it have been better if they had you than to know you have killed and are hungry to kill again? These insomnia-soaked questions plead my attention. They do have you. I tourniquet your memory. I load my bullet-sized truth. I take up my ulcerated vision and believe you are inside, somewhere, fighting for freedom, waiting for someone to post bail.